Okay, so for more, we welcome in culture and sports writer for The Undefeated, Justin Tinsley. Justin, the moment you heard about this news, what was your first reaction?
That's a really good question. I think I was like everybody else. I thought I was reading like a headline from like The Onion or something. I'm like, wait a minute, what? I was like, is this real? And then I read more about it, and I didn't want to initially react to it because I was like, okay, there's got to be some details in this that I don't know about. I don't want to jump I don't want to jump the gun. I was going to use a wait and see approach. Now, of course, over the last 24 hours, more details have come about, and this is one of the more fascinating partnerships that I can remember in quite some time.
What makes it so fascinating for you?
I mean, you just said it. You just quoted a lyric from a song. I can't say the title of the song on
Mm-hmm.
air, but it was nominated for a Grammy this year. And he literally said, you said, no, I don't need the Super Bowl. You need me. I don't need you. Tell the NFL we're in stadiums too. And now this, it does seem like an about face. But if there's one thing I know about JayZ, he's a very, very calculated individual, and he does everything with the purpose. And it just happens to be with this purpose that it's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. But the same way, I think a lot of people are going to respect the business acumen to it as well.
Yeah, you said it
I'm
right
just
there.
waiting for more detail.
Yeah, same here. You said it right there. It's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. He was one of the biggest critics of the league. Now he's doing this business deal with them. A lot of people are going to look at that and say, wait, you were like this, now you're partnering. Do you think he betrays his principles by doing this?
I mean, I don't know if I want to use the word betray, but everybody has a right to change their mind on certain things. I think just with this issue is so polarizing. One of the biggest vocal supporters, and I believe he still is. He was one of the biggest vocal supporters of Colin Kaepernick, and that was one of the things I wanted to see at first. Like, okay, well, how does this involve Kaepernick? Because Kaepernick released a video last week saying that he's still ready, he still wants to play in the
Mm-hmm.
NFL, and I was like, okay, well, is he part of this rollout? And I think we see now that he's not. So it's just I think he sees that Colin Kaepernick, of course, he's going to go down as an icon in sports history for the conversations he brought forth to this country. But now I believe JayZ is saying this is the next chapter of this journey, and it's going to be an uncomfortable chapter for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, not long ago, JayZ and the NFL, Goodell had a press conference. Apparently, it was somewhat closed, but they discussed this candidly. Jason Reed was there. Not only that, they also talked about the idea. JayZ mentioned he spoke to Kaepernick, but he didn't reveal what was spoken about. Let me ask you one more thing. What has to happen in this partnership for it to be a successful one from the social justice perspective?
I mean, the league has to literally live up to its word. It can't just donate millions of dollars to funds. They actually have to show uh, true change. And I don't know what that change will look like. To be honest with you, I'm still trying to process what it is. And I think JayZ is really using a tactic that Dapper Dan, the legendary a fashion designer who works with Gucci, he said recently on an interview with the Breakfast Club that a lot of times we have to infiltrate these institutions, learn their ways, and then manipulate it in our favor and change it from within. Now, what that change actually looks like in this case, man, I just don't know yet.
All right, Justin, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.